Second day in a row next to me. How does it feel?
Hmm?
Second day in a row sitting here next to me. How does it feel?
It feels alright, but I'm tired. I feel like we've had a weekend of everything and nothing.
Or is that how I make you feel?
No, it doesn't make me feel.
This is not right here. Otherwise it'll be all unbalanced. There you go. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Wow, we really love our lives. Hey, we're like, fuck, having a great time, aren't you? Alrighty. What are we going to talk about today?
I don't know, I'm just looking.
We've got a little treat in front of us.
We do.
We could eat while we yap. I'm going to eat because I fucking want to.
I just stuck my face. Give me a minute.
I don't need any minutes. If anything, I need it now. We'll be talking about what this is, but... Alright, what are you going to talk about today, Beck? Somebody had a birthday dinner last night.
We did. The birthday dinner was good.
I met all your friends and some family.
Yeah.
Lovely people.
I was going to say, what do you think about them all?
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
I did come home and say to Taylor, they're all different though.
Yes, that's what I love about them. So they're like, I don't even know if I can say the same but different. Because
none of them are
like
the
we
same.
all get along. Like we all love each other.
Have they all met each other before?
Yeah, my 40th.
Oh, okay.
On my 40th. When Natasha threw the surprise birthday party for my 40th. So they were all there. Amber, Sarah, everybody would know that was there. Kim, Ali. So
I really was like the odd one out.
And Mary. Mary didn't know everybody, yeah. But, yeah. So that's why they're like, we all know each other. I keep forgetting that was the time that they met. So they've all known each other from then since. But yeah, 3 years ago. They all
Lovely people. Really
and
lovely
I've all
people.
met them through like work or family. And yeah, no, they're really, really good. But they're all but I could all have them in a room, sit at the same table, and as you see, they all have a conversation.
Yeah, we all had a great yap.
Which is good because I like, that's what I love about my friends. They're all different groups, I feel.
We're all different flavours.
Yeah, but that's because I have different groups of friends. Like I have Rochelle, which I'm going to see Rochelle, and I think in like 2 weeks.
She was lovely.
I've got the George's footy weekend away, and I finally caught up with her. So we're probably catching up, I don't know, once or twice a year, maybe.
But she's obviously important to you. But she's important to you.
Yeah, so we're always talking. But I mean, in the way of catching up, like there's never been time. So I'll be going over to her house.
And does she look after the dogs when you guys are away?
Yes, she's my go-to for looking after the dogs because she's such a dog person, and she's got a big dog. That's her dad's, but that's what she's grown up with.
Yeah.
And one of her dogs that live with her when she's talking about like her sister's dog, because she's got a dog that lives with her. That's their dog from when they were little. I think she's like 15, Serena. Wow. Or yeah, so she's
old
really,
girl.
really old. So
yeah.
So she's a dog, so she's my go-to.
They were all lovely, and it was like kind of nice, like to put a face to the name.
Yeah.
With a few of them that you had spoken to me about. But yeah, and in the end, like the two that I was gonna know, didn't go.
Yeah, Amber and Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But oh well, they were super lovely. They were all really lovely people. I had a great time.
I like them.
Yeah.
Oh, good. And as you can see from our conversations, it goes from like anywhere to anywhere.
Yeah.
It's from one extreme to the other.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I definitely know who I'm calling if I need to do something illegal or hide a dead body. That's how I judge my friends. Can you tell by the conversations? That's what I'm doing. And now that you've met them, there will absolutely be no questions asked. It's just like, what do we need to do? That's it. They're not even going to ask how. They probably want to know, but they're not going to ask.
No, they were all super kind.
It was good.
Anything on the radar today to talk about?
I think this is that episode where we should be sleeping. When people just watch us.
No, I have some
I'm
things.
Just exhausted.
I have some things.
I have some, but I'm looking at some, but I feel like we've talked about them. It's just, what have you got?
Hang on, I'm trying to find it. It's on my...
Okay, I've got like 2 little questions, not so much a topic, which kind of tied in with our thing last night. What have you got? And we'll tie into him.
Oh my god, my hair's getting stuck in the mic. I have it up here. Where did it go? Did you lose your identity after becoming a parent?
I don't know if I did. I definitely felt like I did. Which is why I was very big on saying, when people would say like, oh yeah, you're Jermaine's mum. Mainly when he went to like school, preschool and stuff. And I'd be like, no, Jermaine's my son. My name's Rebecca.
Good one. I love that.
Because like, I'm a little bit more, that was well and truly after my postnatal depression stage.
Yeah, Jermaine was already in school and stuff. Yeah.
So I think that's where I was trying to figure out who I am again. So when everybody would say, oh, you're Jermaine's mum. And they're right, I am. But I'd be like, no, Jermaine's my son. My name's Rebecca. Like, I didn't want to be just the mum. Oh, that's Jermaine's mum. Oh, that's Rebecca. Her kid's name's Jermaine. That was me trying to figure out who I am, and I'm more than just that. I was someone before I became a mum too.
Well done.
I'm fun. I'm a cool person.
Yeah,
nice,
and you are.
So that was me trying to regain that. So I don't know if I did. I just felt like I did.
Yeah.
So to me, yeah, I did.
Yeah. I feel like I tried so hard not to, that in the end, I definitely did, but like I didn't like. I'll never forget. Austin was a couple of weeks old, and like I was talking to my cousin who's had 5 kids of her own, and I was like, I don't want to like not be a human being anymore just because I am. And at the time, I was still breastfeeding, and I was like, I don't want to just be a milk maker and a caregiver.
Yeah, I felt like that with Georgia when I was breastfeeding her.
Yeah, I don't want to just be like a cow and a caregiver. Like, I still want to do things for myself. And at the time, I remember having that conversation with her, and I kept referring to having a shower. And like, that's what I want to do to care for myself. Looking back now, I'm like, actually, babe, a shower is just the bare minimum.
Yeah.
It's the bare fucking minimum. Like, that's a human right.
Yeah, but
cleanliness
that's our
and hygiene.
list of priorities.
Yeah.
Isn't that so bizarre?
Yeah. Yeah, fully.
Yeah.
And like now I talk about it more, and I'm like, okay, I'm a human being, and like right now in front of you, I'm a mum, but I'm not caring for my kid right now.
No, I don't look at you like, is he the mum?
Don't you?
No,
and I'm not offended by that.
No, I know you are, but because I'd met you before you were mum, but I also know to separate that from you. So when I'm talking to you here, obviously you're always going to be a mum in my eyes, but when I think about you first and foremost, it's Izzy, my friend. Like, just Izzy. Before I think about you as like the mum. But obviously when I'm thinking about anything that's got to be done, or with the first priority that is, I'm going to think about that because she's a mum.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
How that's going to tie me in with anything.
That's really interesting because we were friends obviously before I was a mum, but you already were.
Yeah.
And I've said this to you before, is that I've always looked at you being like, that's the mum I'm going to be. So like,
just to reiterate that, I still don't have my shit together, so thanks for that compliment. I will always be baffled when I hear someone say that, because I'm like, I'm actually still just winging it.
And that's not me saying, like, the first thing I think of is that Beck is a mum, but it's...
No, I take that as a compliment.
But it has been something that
I've got it together.
I don't think that having it together makes it... I don't know if I mean that because I think you have it together, because I know that you've openly told me, you've told the fucking pod, and you tell anyone who will listen that I don't fucking have my shit together, right? And like, I think first and foremost that it's having your shit together is like dependent on the person and do you know what I mean? That's like very different. Yeah. Like, I might look at you and go, fuck, you really have your shit together. But on the inside, you're like, I don't even know what
I don't even know if I'm doing it right.
I don't know if I'm doing it right. Yeah, exactly. Whereas, yeah, fully.
Like, I just hope for the best that when my kids are really gentle to me, and I just put up like a memory that was on 2 years ago of Jermaine messaging me.
Yeah, I saw that.
Work again. Have you eaten? I was like, oh, like that's me going, one tick for me, and it's done. Because I don't necessarily, again, we talked about love language yesterday, and like, the love language, how people say I love you, and mine is always, make sure you get home safe, have you eaten? And so that will be him. So I get when people say that, I'm like, oh, love that. So, yeah, that's when I'm like, and then last night when I got home, I was in bed and I was tracking him on Life 360. I'm like, you came so past home, where are you going? And he goes, Annabelle's friend was leaving a party. He's on his way home, or before he left Annabelle's. The friend in our area had said, I'm just leaving a party. I'm just going to walk home. And he said, whereabouts are you in? She said, like the area near ours. And he said, you're not walking home. Have you not got no way of getting home? And she's like, no, I'll be fine. It's 11:30 at night.
Mm.
He's like, no. And I said, so where are you going? And he goes, well, I'm going to pick her up and take her home because I said, my mum will kill me if I know that somebody's walking home and something happens to them and I'm not able to take them home.
Yeah, and you could have done something to support
that. The fact that he said to me, no, I already told her, my mum will kill me if I know that some girl's walking home and I'm not going to take her home. I've never said that.
But you would kill him. No,
but that's good that he knows.
But
because
that
I
was
have
his thought.
said in the sense of like, if you see something, say something. If you can help someone, do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've obviously done that in my time. I definitely know I have. That he's gone, we don't.
That's
we don't allow that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we obviously have to do something about that because you're not walking home because my mum will kill me.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, okay, good boy, Maisie. And I was like, okay, be safe driving. Let me know when you get home. And I must have just dozed off. Just obviously got home safe by the morning.
Yeah.
But so I'm like, oh, that's really good. So I might not say it, but he's definitely watching.
Definitely.
So when I think about parenting, I'm like, and he's 20. So I'm still, when I say I'm figuring it out, I'm still like, chick, done something right. That's my little wins I'll take as a parent.
I think that I don't remember the exact moment that it was when you said, like, when I thought, hey, like, Beck's a great mum and I want to be exactly like she is as a mum. I don't remember the moment, but I definitely feel like I keep having those moments. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? Did I just phrase that correctly?
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, like there is, and I think that one of the biggest ones was when I met the kids. And I was like, oh, they're, especially Jermaine. Like, obviously have a really soft spot for Georgia and, like, she's the love of my life, quite literally. Like, I'm obsessed with that kid, right? I love her and I would do anything for her. And I think about, like, I message her all the time. Like, we're friends. Like, I love her, right? And as much as we have just that really beautiful bond, and I think that does come with, one, her being younger, her being a girl.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I chat to her about things, right?
She's not really 11.
No.
She's like 26.
In an 11-year-old's body. Yeah.
I've said that. My workmates have said that.
Yeah.
Everybody has said that.
Yeah. But I think meeting Jermaine and really getting to know Jermaine, I was like...
I feel like for some people, Jermaine's a goofy brother that you still, like, you want to kill, but you want to love him.
No, for me, it's like I generally would have been intimidated by boys and men of his age.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For my safety.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
Okay. Yeah,
not even going to lie. Like, for my safety and my mental safety as well, especially as a queer woman, a feminine queer woman.
Fair enough.
Have I explained myself when I say that?
Yeah.
Like,
Look, I've crossed the road on some guys and they're completely harmless. Yeah. Just thinking, I don't know you, so I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah. And for him to be everything that I'm not afraid of.
If Jermaine was with Annabelle, I wouldn't be afraid. Like, I wouldn't be intimidated. Like, I wouldn't cross the road.
Yeah.
But if he was with another bunch of mates, they probably would be like, I'm outnumbered here.
Yeah.
I'm crossing the road.
And even not just that, not even just, like, from, like, crossing the road, but, like, just even talking to. And, like, if you were my mate and Jermaine was a dickhead, I would have to have interactions with him.
Yeah.
If I was to come over and visit, or if you come over and visit, or, like, it's inevitable. Like, I would still have to just at least say hi to him, even if I didn't want to. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But because of, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but, like, that hi and him asking and being like, oh, like, Taylor, blah, 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 and, like, knowing that I have a wife and speaking to me with respect and fully acknowledging that without being just yuck about things. Not even just, like, again, it's not just about crossing the road for my safety. It's for my mental safety as well. Do you know what I mean? And, like, I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly. I don't know if I'm explaining anything correctly. But, like, I remember meeting Jermaine and being like, wow, you're everything that based off his age and his gender alone, I've never expected a person of his age and gender to be so lovely, kind, welcoming, supportive, and just
because I have
a sweet
one
person.
thing I will say I have drummed into them is because we have bad days, right? We have bad days, and there has been times when, as a human, you have a bad day and you think that's okay to treat people like shit.
It's fucking not, but
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So I remember saying to him, and I can't remember for the life of it what had happened, but I was like, that gives you no right. I mean, he must have said something, and he's like, well, I was having a bad day. I was like, that gives you no fucking right to treat people like shit. When I had lost my mother, I could have easily, like, told everybody exactly what I thought about them, and said, well, I'm just like my mum, and people would have absolutely excused my behaviour, whether they accepted it or not, but they would have went, well, she's just lost her mum. But I still didn't, because it's no fucking right. You have no idea what the person on the receiving end is going through. So I don't care what you're going through. If you think you're going to be a cunt to people, stay home. Don't interact with people. But for the love of God, don't fucking go out there and tell everybody what you think and think that you're having a bad day, so they should excuse you and then still have friends or accept people to like you after that.
Yeah. But I don't think it's about saying things inappropriately.
And that's what I think. Don't be an ass. Be nice. Be respectful.
Yeah, and that's like, I fully acknowledge that is a lesson that you've taught both your kids, but I do think that it's also the fact of like, it's one thing to think something in your brain and then like stop yourself from saying it to be respectful, but I don't see him as a person who would even have those bad thoughts.
Yeah, he's had stupid thoughts with his sister and carried on home, but nothing, he hasn't really said anything.
Like, I don't expect him to be all like, oh, but you have a wife?
Yeah, no.
Or, which is the one part I actually am, that concerns me with people of his age and gender, is the sexualization of myself. Because I am a hyper feminine lesbian.
He does think you're hot.
Well,
and I was like,
he also calls me auntie.
Yeah, but
Make sense.
She's also not into your sex.
No, he's barking up the wrong tree. So. Yeah, he's barking up the wrong tree.
Because we know heaps of gay people.
Yeah.
His relative, his cousin.
Yeah.
Is trans now.
Yeah.
So it's never been an issue for us to not like them people.
Yeah.
If we don't like you, it's purely because you're a cunt.
Yeah. Or
you don't care about us enough for us to care about you.
Yeah.
That's where my whole family and my kids will make those decisions on, including family members, on, it's not like they care about us, but it's never been, hello, they're gay.
Yeah.
Never.
No.
Because I know gay people. They have gay people in their family. It's never been an issue.
I think it's also not even about the homophobic, but like the whole like sexualization stuff is what I've always like, because if you think about it, and I don't, this is going to sound so bad.
I feel like that was definitely around when I was young.
Yeah. It still is around.
Yeah, I know that, but I don't, again, I'm probably around the wrong crowd. Not the wrong crowd, I'm not
the right crowd, yeah.
So we're not interested in all that now.
Yeah.
I don't hear it. Again, I'm not in it. But it's definitely out there.
Who I am as a person is what people are looking for on Pornhub.
Of course.
And like that is concerning as somebody who lives my life this way.
I don't even know if he does think about that or not, but he's probably not going to say it to your face.
But I don't, even if, like, that's what I mean. I don't see him as the kind of person that would think that or have those thoughts. Yeah. And that's why he doesn't say them. Because like I said, it's one thing to have those thoughts and stop yourself from saying them for the sake of respecting other people. But I just don't see him as the kind of person who does have those thoughts at all.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then and he's, Jermaine says some things. I love the kid, but he says some things and I'm like, yo, you just got to shut up. Just shut up.
I'm his mother.
Right?
Georgia thinks like that. He's
I'm sure Chris thinks that too. I'm sure Annabelle does as well.
Yes, correct.
He's a good person though. At the end of the day, he's a good person. And I could sit here and say one of my favorite discussions to ever have of all time is nature versus nurture. Was he born this good or was goodness thrust upon him? And who's to say it's not both? At the end of the day, I think Jermaine especially, and of course Georgia as well, but especially meeting Jermaine, I was like, wow, yeah, Chris and Beck have done something good here.
And you know what I love about that? Georgia wants to be like her brother.
Yeah.
To a degree, not with his stupidness. But she sees him working his ass off with his multiple jobs. Yeah. And so that's what she wants to do. She's always thinking of, I want to be a baker, I want to be this, but she's always wanting to achieve something like him. She loves her football. Whether she actually genuinely loves it or she loves it more because he does.
Because he does, yeah.
She wants to hit the expectation that he does.
Yeah.
She's constantly asking him for feedback. She will hate her brother and then I'll be like, he's such an asshole. And she'll be like, shut up, he's my brother. And I'll be like, whoa, okay, that escalated. Yeah. So now it's me versus him. And I've never gotten this. I would absolutely love it. And I've even hinted it and she still didn't get the hint. But for his 19th birthday, she made him 19 things I love about you. I'll have to take a photo of it.
I think I've seen it. Yeah.
And it was the most sweetest things ever.
Yeah.
And as long as I've known, he'll have a haircut and she to like admire him. Like, he looks so handsome. So, like, whatever he does, she wants to be like that too.
Yeah,
the girl version of it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I do have a very good role model for my next child who wants to be doing it because he's just hitting expectation. When you just said nature versus nurture, I never thought about that.
I always think about it.
I quickly thought about that and I thought, I don't know, because I've always thought he got the rough end of parenting.
Yeah.
The first time parents, the parents that had no idea, the parents
that were still not healed.
Were still winging it. We weren't healed.
Yeah.
And look, I'm still winging it with Georgia, but this time around, I know what I don't want it to look like.
Yeah.
Even though I still don't know what I want it to look like.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, like I cried in bed a couple of nights ago. So I'm like, I think that Jermaine got the shit end of us.
Yeah.
So, but maybe he didn't. Maybe above all that, we were still trying our absolute fucking best and we got something right.
Yeah.
So as soon as you said that, I was like, really? Because he's good. And he could have turned out really shit when I think about how it went. So maybe there is something. And
it's my favorite discussion since I learnt about the discussion. I remember it was like year 9 society and culture class. And I was like, wow, nature versus nurture is so like, it is. I find it really fascinating. I'm like, are you this way because you were born this way?
Think about our upbringing.
Yeah.
From what you know.
Yeah.
We could have went either way.
Yeah.
Because I look at my brother who's a little bit, how you going? But you know what I mean? Like you've always got one family where you went, that's weird because we went this way and you went that way.
Yeah.
So when you look at it, you're like, how did we get 3 out of 4?
Yeah.
Like in that sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
and then then like, yeah, it's just like, was I biologically, genetically, whatever the fuck created like this, or is it my surroundings and my environment who has helped me create?
I absolutely think a massive part of it is played in your home.
Oh yeah, and I think from what I know, and because I love this debate,
that's going to be constantly on my head now.
Yeah, it's constantly in mine.
As soon as you said that, I was like, wow. Here I was thinking he got the shit end, and he's a good kid.
No, he is. He's a great fucking kid, and we say kid, but he's like 20. An adult now. He's 20. But I constantly think about that nature versus nurture debate, and I've come to in my opinion, not that I'm a professional or whatever, but I've come to the conclusion that in my opinion, it's always a mix of both, you know, because I don't know, how can it not be? That's what I think anyway.
Yeah,
so
it's very interesting.
Yeah.
To look at. I think if you were to analyze like your own kids as a parent, based on that, your head would be spinning a bit.
Yeah.
That could possibly sum up to you. Yeah, I did actually do a good job.
Yeah.
That could, it was confirmation.
Yeah.
I was thinking we'd done a shit job, but, he's all right.
He's doing great, and he's thriving. He's a hardworking kid. Never let Jermaine listen to this episode.
No,
never.
Yeah, he will definitely take it wrong.
Never, ever, ever let Jermaine listen to this episode. If you're watching or listening, Jermaine, turn this off. No, he'll get a big head about it, but it's just, I don't know. And then I've told you before that, I see a lot of myself in Georgia. Yeah. Which is interesting because obviously it's not interesting. It makes sense. You say you see a lot of yourself in Georgia. Yeah, yeah. And that makes more sense because, she's your fucking kid. But,
I also see a lot of my inner child in Georgia.
Yeah.
She's everything that I wouldn't, and I'm such a rebel, probably more as an adult. She's everything that I wish I was as a child.
And that comes down to...
me.
Yeah.
Triggers me to the fucking holy hell.
Yeah.
But I'm like...
But I know damn well that comes down to... And we can cut this. But I know damn well that comes down to her environment compared to your environment.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. Because because my parents parented us in, you don't talk back, you don't ask questions.
Children are to be seen and not heard.
It is what it is. And you just had to accept it. And we did. Because what was the other option? You're going to get smacked.
Yeah.
Whereas she will question everything, and I want her to question everything, just not while we're living together. So that's my true. Because I don't want her to accept it if it doesn't make sense to her. Mm-hmm. I want her to be like, why? Yeah. Why are we doing all that though?
Yeah. And then also sometimes those whys could make you go, oh, actually, yeah, why?
Well, they have.
Yeah.
They have, because I was like, because I have said, because it is, shut up.
Yeah.
And then she'll analyze it more, pull it apart, and I'm like,
fuck, she's right. Yeah.
And I have had to apologise, which would have never happened in my childhood. Yeah. My parents would have never. And they still don't, but whatever. We're learning. But yeah, that's like, and I'll apologise. I'll be like, oh shit, yeah, nah, yeah, that was my mistake.
Yeah, sorry,
Good
fucked
work.
that up. Yeah.
And
That's
then even
crazy.
sometimes Jermaine's like, I would have never gotten that. And I'm like, you're getting it now, shut up.
Do you reckon that there was a lot like, that when Jermaine was 11, for example, that you were like, you were just because it is that way, shut up, and then he would just go, okay, and put his head down and walk away?
He wasn't a question asker. Like, he was completely different to his sister.
Wow.
Yeah. She asks a lot of questions because she wants to know, like, but why do I have to?
She wants to understand.
He was not fast.
Oh, okay.
He was like your typical 11-year-old boy, just happily playing, do what he wants to do. And I never had to say that to him. Right. He was just like, yeah, cool. Like, he was completely different to his sister at 11. He didn't care to know why.
Do you think that's also because, and this is a much bigger discussion now, going back to environment, because he had a dad in the home, and Chris is a typical dad where he just puts up and shuts up.
What do you mean?
Chris doesn't say a lot.
Oh, yeah. No, he doesn't. And if he does, it's like, just do what your mother says.
Yeah. So because Chris doesn't say a lot, I wonder if Jermaine's going, well, maybe I don't have to say a lot.
I just don't think he cared too much to ask about why anything happened to, like, Georgia.
Right.
Like, if I said the world is flat, he would have said,
yeah, okay.
Yeah, cool. Like, he wasn't fast, but Georgia would be like, hang on. Also, we didn't have TikTok and all that when we
didn't have the internet.
So we didn't have anything to go by.
Well, we had the internet, but it wasn't as accessible.
He also didn't have a phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But and even if he did, he would have went, cool, not that deep for me. Where she would have went, but I've heard someone say that it's not flat though. Why would they say that? Where would they get the information from?
And it's not her being rude and questioning you.
No, she just literally wants to know,
just
why
like,
would
what's
somebody
going
else
on?
think that the apple's better than the orange?
Yeah.
Because I like them both, but why would they think that that's better than that though?
Yeah.
Why couldn't we just agree to disagree? Like, why we have an argument about
Yeah.
it? Where he would be like, not that deep for me, cool.
That's what I mean, though.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I mean. He's probably, and children are monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's a part of Jermaine that's been like, well, Dad doesn't say much, so I shouldn't say much.
Yeah, he is very 50-50 though.
Yeah. Jermaine.
He's like that part, which shit Annabelle to tears because Annabelle's me.
Yeah.
But he's also very lovable, loves his hugs, which is very me. Because Georgia loves that part as much as she doesn't like being touched. And he's still a very mummy's boy.
Yeah.
Annabelle could tell him something that's completely right.
You've told me this,
and he will still ring me in front of her and be like, she's like, I just told you that. And while I'm like, and I always try to like be like, what she said is right. There's a part of me that's like,
yeah, I'm still
I
mum
hope he does
though.
this forever. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
I'm still
mum.
mum.
When this happens to you, you're not going to want to shut it down.
Yeah.
I'm shutting it down for like respectful reasons.
Yeah.
But there's a part of me that's like, look, I'm not mad.
I'm not mad that he's still checking.
Yeah.
It's really hard to tell, like, Austin's only 2.5.
Whereas Georgia would be confident with her decision.
Yeah.
She wouldn't need my
Confirmation.
Yeah, she'd be just like, if her partner said something, she would be like, yeah, you're right, because I know you're right, or you're not,
you're
my
right.
way's wrong.
Yeah.
And that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
And you would believe her, even if you thought the other one was right, because she's so confident in her decision.
I feel like that, and that's why I see myself in Georgia a lot. For many reasons, actually. But, yeah, it's really hard because obviously Austin's only 2.5, and the poor fucker has my face. Literally carbon copy paste of me. But, yeah, he's only 2.5. So you can't really say, like, we joke about it all the time when he does silly things as like a toddler. We're like, oh yeah, he got that from Taylor for sure. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, and we say that all the time.
Again, that's probably like his little environment quirks and all that too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And you can't really, we joke about it for funsies, but it's not, you can't really rely on that because he's so little.
Yeah. But even then, I can say all that about Georgia at 11, and Jermaine at 11 I would have still not.
Yeah.
It's only that he's gotten older, so Georgia, now moving forward, I'll know.
Yeah.
Jermaine probably not until he's older, like now, probably like the last 5 years, where I've been like, yeah. Because he's just been your average 11-year-old kid that just goes about his day, agrees with whatever his parents say, sometimes doesn't eat his veggies.
Yeah.
Never questions nothing. That's why when I say, like, besides my personality depression, the rest of it was literally just so easy.
Yeah.
Because I would say, bedtime's 8:30. Cool. No worries. And bedtime's 8:30. And he'd take himself to bed. And then each year...
Do you think that if Georgia was your first, you would have had a harder time with postnatal depression?
had a harder time.
Yeah, like I mean, it was already a fucking hard
Yeah.
time with Jermaine, but do you reckon if Georgia was your first, it would have not made you want to have a second?
Because of the way she is now, or?
Well, just in general.
I don't know. I think the postnatal depression just came from the hormones.
Yes. Yeah.
The hormones were what shook me. Whether it was my first, second, or I had 5 other children, and they might have been my
and
first.
people have. There is reports of.
And the whole of, and I've said this before. No one's saying me too. I got that too.
Yeah.
I felt that way. Everybody was talking about being a mum, rainbows and butterflies. So when I started feeling this, I didn't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Which made it worse. And people were like, why don't you say something? So because I didn't know about it, because I didn't have all this information then, that was why it was hard. But raising her, if she was my first, she definitely would have given me a run for my money, and I don't think there would have been a second child.
Yeah.
Yeah, raising her, I can't imagine. And if so, the second child just would have been easier.
Yeah.
Because she was so hard.
Yeah, and if the second child was anything
that,
like her, that's what I
anything like or less, a breeze. Yeah. It's like when somebody has twins for the first time and they have one child after. Easy. Because I've done it with 2. I don't know anything.
I said I was talking about this with a friend of our cut who it is, but it's.
Oh yeah.
They're thinking about having another baby, and they said because she was a horrible sleeper, a horrible eater, really. Just not horrible. Like I shouldn't say that. Sounds bad. It's just a baby, but like hard time with sleeping and eating, which is basically what a baby fucking does whole lives.
But they didn't love that part of it.
Sorry?
They didn't love.
No, they didn't love that. It was hard for them.
So when you don't love it,
so they were like, if we have another one and it's this hard, well, we've been through it before, and then we just hope that if we have another one and if it's not this hard, then it's going to be great.
That was me with the postnatal depression. That was why it took so long. So Chris said, I was like, but I'm worried that if we have it again 8 years later, but at least this time you know. Yeah. You recognise the signs and you know that it's not going to be a bad time. It's just a bad 5 minutes. So that was how I was. I
think I'll struggle if we have another kid and we don't sleep.
Yeah.
Because Austin has always slept so perfectly. Yeah. So perfectly.
Both my kids were good sleepers, I will say that. So I didn't have
10 weeks old, Austin was sleeping through the whole night. Yeah. That's unheard of. Unheard of.
So I was lucky. I didn't have those issues. Mine was just postnatal depression. And now just raising them. But yeah, if Georgia was my first, probably would have been longer than 8 years, to be honest, if there was a second one. And if so, then that's probably best off my kids came in the order that they came. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably why we stopped it too. So I'm like,
you probably got to Georgia and you were like,
was fine. Like I didn't have postnatal depression. I understood the signs. Yeah. I got help quicker. Yeah, yeah. I didn't even have the depression, but I knew that it was a bad 5 minutes. It's okay. We're good to go. Blah blah. But it's her, and she's not bad. She's just triggering, and she's doing everything that I would have loved to have done, but didn't. Put it this way. I hope to Christ she runs a company, not a prison gang. She's definitely going to be the leader. Me and Ali were talking last night. She's definitely going to be the leader of her cousins.
That's so funny.
If there's any illegal activities going on, or they get up to the typical teenage shit, I just know. And I'm not in denial as a mother. I'm not a biased mother. I'm just going to look at my kid instantly and say, where did you go and what did you do with them? Get yourself out of it quick, smart, mate. I just know my child's going to be the ringleader.
Yeah. I reckon she's going to be ringing. I mean, like, she's like she goes to church. She's got her faith. I reckon she's going to be running a business.
I hope so. Either way, she'll do a great job.
Yeah. Either way, she'll do a great job.
What can I do? I can only, in the environment sense, I can only hope for the best here. Yeah. What she does with that information outside of the home, that's that nature versus nurture. I hope that they take it outside the home and do well.
And she will. And Jermaine is.
Yeah.
Doing well.
Well, we can't say both the kids are the same.
No.
I've got siblings.
That's true.
So, same environment, different mindset.
Hey, should we do our giveaway?
We should.
It's time for our weekly giveaway! Beck, do the honours.
Okay, so...
Hold it up and...
Oh, yeah.
Have a slice.
Have a slice. I had some last night, mate.
It was delicious then and it was delicious now.
And then took it home and my daughter, devoured it with a spoon.
She a little bit butchered it in the way that it looked when you brought it back over today, but still tasty as fuck. I don't care.
She went at it like a drunk.
She hacked at it.
Like, yeah.
She performed surgery on that cake.
The fact that it was left out overnight makes no difference.
Nah.
It doesn't.
We're selling it without even reading the scripts that I prepared.
Anyway. I'm so glad I chose that flavour.
Oh my God, it was great. Are you kidding? I'm glad you chose that flavour.
Taylor's glad I got that flavour.
Mm-hmm. Do you need a sip?
I do. Just
Is my tongue red from that?
a bit is mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Like bright.
Wow.
I think mine is like dissolved a bit now.
Okay. Are we ready?
Go.
Maddie is a mum who first turned to baking as a creative escape during her IVF journey. What began as a way to manage stress and find calm through such an emotional time slowly grew into a deep passion and purpose. Now, with a cheeky little one keeping life extra sweet, Sweet Wins has become her daily reminder to celebrate the small, meaningful moments that make motherhood so special. Sweet Wins is Maddie's home-based baking business in Penrith, New South Wales, where she creates custom cakes, cupcakes, cookies and other sweet treats for every occasion. What started as therapy has grown into something true, heart-led, helping others celebrate their milestones with something beautiful, delicious, and made with love and plenty of buttercream.
Yes, and it's so tasty.
Now, Maddie has kindly gifted us a $100 Sweet Wins voucher that can be used on cupcakes, cookies, or cakes. To enter the competition, you must follow Sweet Win Cakes on Instagram, tag a friend in the comments, and share the post to your story. Remember, more tags means more entries. Winner will be announced on the 20th of November. Good luck!
We'll be announcing that winner on the same Thursday that our next podcast comes out on our social media, so keep an eye out. I a little bit jealous of whoever wins this because whoever wins, Sweet Wins, because I have been telling Maddie to start this cake business for longer than I can remember, but I've been telling her to do it with a little bit of hope that she never did, because now she's making cakes for everyone and they're not just mine anymore.
Yeah.
And, like, that's okay. I do think the world deserves to eat these cakes. And, like, I think that whoever wins this voucher is in for a fucking treat. No pun intended.
P.S. I'm not really one for, like, frosting on a cake or buttercream on a cake.
I am.
And I didn't really eat the buttercream last night because I was a bit drunk. Carrying on. I'm just eating it now. It's actually quite nice.
It's delicious.
Yeah. I was like, no.
It's delicious.
Like, you know how
Life
you
changing.
eat around the cake?
Yeah, sometimes, like, buttercream is, like, too sweet. And it's like,
fondant either.
oh, I don't like fondant either. But
Then
Maddie...
some buttercream can be sweet.
Yes.
But even for being left out overnight.
Oh, my God.
This is still great. Like, it's not drippy or melty.
No. It's delicious. Yeah. And it's not dry either.
No,
like, it's...
No. And she thought it would be.
She said to me, she goes, oh, it might get dry. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm eating it. I don't care how dry it is. I don't care if it's dry as a hockey puck. I'm fucking eating that. I love this cake. I love Maddie's cakes. And I will say, Beck got a red velvet last night, and I had never had Maddie's red velvet cake before.
I've never got a red velvet cake. Like, I like when I've brought them in cupcakes.
Yeah.
But I've never opted to have a red velvet cake.
Oh.
I looked on Pinterest, like, what flavours could I have that go together?
Yeah.
Because I thought, if I'm going to get myself a cake, I
do the damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never had Maddie's red velvet cake until last night, and then I just had another helping today.
With
empty
cream
bowl.
cheese.
And honestly, top tier. Tay today said it's the best cake she reckons Maddie's ever made. And Tay's had a lot of Maddie's cakes. I personally prefer vanilla, and Maddie knows I love her vanilla cakes.
Okay. Hello.
I love vanilla. And it's Maddie's favourite flavour too.
Really?
So, yeah. And Maddie always says, she's like, when I make my vanilla cakes and buttercream, I measure the vanilla with my heart.
That's how I love you.
That's exactly. And, like, she doesn't, like, measure, like, a certain amount. She goes, oh, just a little bit extra. Like, because she loves vanilla too. But yeah, $100 voucher could be coming your way. So please enter the competition.
And go over and check out her website.
Oh, Instagram. She's on Instagram.
Instagram, so yeah.
We've got some I'm going to put some photos up of her work anyway. But unfortunately, photos up doesn't tell you how good it tastes. So if you don't win, go and buy some because holy shit, your life will be changed.
There's always an occasion.
Always. Always an
And
occasion.
just in case nobody knew, as adults, you have free will.
Yes.
You can just order a cake for no fucking reason, PS. Okay?
Yeah, and eat it on your own and not share it with your
You don't
kids.
have to wait for a birthday or anything.
100%.
I feel like
100%.
we're not taking advantage of that.
I
I thought about it, I was like, we can have a fucking cake.
I must admit, like, I haven't with Maddie, especially since she's had the business, I haven't just ordered for no reason, but I
because if we're
find
ordering
reasons.
cake, yeah.
But I
Yeah, right.
find reasons. Like, I didn't need to have cupcakes for Day of the Dead. I
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
cupcakes for
Yeah.
Day of the Dead. Do you know what I mean? So I ordered some from...
Well, I didn't need Halloween cookies. But I
No,
bought them.
but you bought them, yeah.
And I told you Georgia went to
Yeah.
school and told her teacher, come back home the next day, what's her Instagram handle?
Yeah,
And I told Maddie that.
Good.
And back and said, it's Sweet Wins.
love
And I
it.
was like, oh, cool.
Oh, it's so good. And, like, again, they're just so tasty. I don't even know what to say anymore. I just keep saying the same thing. Buy the cakes or enter the competition and get some free ones if you can because
Yeah.
fuck, it's going to change your life. That was a good one. I'm excited for this one to come out.
I am. So excited.
Yeah.
I love a giveaway.
Yeah,
I like
me
free
too.
Stuff.
I like free stuff. You know what? It honestly
Free
is a
stuff
shame
takes
is
it
that
out.
none of this is for us because all this stuff that we're
I know,
giving
we've
away.
been pretty wrapped when we've like, yeah, love that. Love
Yeah,
that.
I'm like, oh, I want this for me.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I won't take any of it. I will give it away. Let's have a look at what else we have to yap about.
Oh, shit.
You're right. Bit
Yeah,
of
just like
indigestion, love. Does it taste good on coming up as well?
Yeah, it's fine.
No, the cake, I mean.
Yeah, it's fine.
Great.
It wasn't actually giving me a yucky burp. So.
Okay, cool.
Okay. What is one quality that you value most in a friend?
That's so hard to answer, Beck. That is so hard to answer.
Why?
Because, like, none of my friends are the same.
Surely there's a quality that you look for.
I struggle to even look past anyone, and we've talked about this on the pod before. I struggle to even, like, the minute I hear someone say something remotely not inclusive, I don't care about you anymore, and I don't care if you live or die.
Can I just say, you're really savage. When you hate someone, you fucking wish them death.
Yeah.
You are savage.
Yeah, but, like,
Look, for you, in good reasons.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if you
don't like it,
say
don't like it.
something
I'm
even...
not going to hate you for hating that.
Yeah. It's if you say
That's your
something,
thing, cool.
and I think it's always been this way for me.
Yeah.
It has always, always, always been this way for me. And I think, if anything, it's gotten worse since I've been a mum. Because I'm like, if you remotely say anything just a little bit racist, a little bit homophobic, even if you just think it's a little ha-ha hee-hee joke, it's fucking not cunt.
Yeah.
It's not. A little bit ableist even. Like, if you remotely in any way try and make a little joke and think it's hee hee ha ha, it's okay, and you're going to be okay with it, I'm not fucking okay with it. Especially not. I don't want my fucking kid hearing that.
Yeah.
I don't want my kid hearing that at all. Like, right now, we are a very privileged family. I understand that.
Yeah.
We are living in a privileged country. We have the privilege that we've been able to legally get married. We have the privilege that we were able to afford to have a child together. We financially are not struggling at all.
Yeah.
We are doing okay, right? But what's going to happen if my son hears you make a little hee hee ha ha joke about trans people, and then in 5-6 years time, my son comes home to me and says, Mummy, I think I'm a girl. Well, they're not going to be able to because they've heard me accept jokes from other people being transphobic, sorry. Or what if he's not trans and he hears a little joke about about gay men specifically. And he's like never going to be able to feel comfortable telling me that he might like another boy, even though I'm a lesbian, because he's heard me accept a little joke from Bob down the road who made a little homophobic joke.
Yeah.
What if he finds himself a black girlfriend one day?
Yeah, yeah.
And I just had a little ha-ha. Oh, we can make jokes about black people.
Yeah.
No. Every wrong thing that somebody might say in that regard could potentially have a direct impact on my kid. Fuck you then. Fuck you. Yeah. And you know what? They might never have a direct impact on my kid. My kid might just grow up to be a man who is straight and is financially able and never has any oppression from all these things that I've just mentioned. But that's not the fucking point.
Yeah.
That's not the fucking point. I don't want him to hear me.
It's just something that doesn't sit right with you, full stop, period.
That's it. I literally don't care if you live or die anymore. That's it. Done.
You're so savage.
Well.
No, look, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just like, you were so... In saying that, as you said that, I'm like...
What quality do you look for then?
Disrespect. Like,
that's the same shit though, really, isn't it?
Yeah. But I'm not... I don't want to say I'm not fussed about that, because I am fussed. But
like,
if you disrespect me or mine in any shape or form, then I already know where your loyalty lies.
Fair.
So loyalty and disrespect, but if the disrespect is there, and you don't have to, nobody has to be loyal to you. But have you seen with my group of friends at the table, I can pick up the phone, or my kids pick up the phone to any one of them,
and we'd all be there.
In my village. For me, and there has been times when I've had a fucking shit night with Chris and whatever's happened, we've argued, and I was like, if I stay here, I'm going to fucking tontine you with the pillow tonight. And I've called up Rochelle, who I knew was just finishing work, and I've slept at her house.
Yeah.
I've like gone in my clothes, and then she's like, answered the door, she's like, just jump to bed. And she's only got one queen size bed. I was like, yeah, cool, I left in the morning, like, thanks heaps. All she had to do was give me her bed.
Yeah.
There was no questions asked before it. No questions asked afterwards. It was just, I need somewhere to go tonight, because if I sit next to my husband and he fucking snores even, I'm going to kill him. Because I'm just, when I get angry, I get angry.
The way you sit so, like, matter-of-factly, I'm going to kill him.
Like, that's how I feel, because I stew on shit myself. But no questions asked beforehand, no questions asked afterwards. Hey, just know that my door's open to you every day.
Same, yeah.
That's it, and that's all I needed. That's all I wanted from you, without feeling like I'm using you, because I definitely not. I love you everywhere, and I do exactly the same.
If the roles were reversed, yeah.
That's my level of loyalty. That's all. That's it. Anything more, you're my world anyway. Like, that's it. So...
But when you say disrespect, right, do you, like... Does that respect then carry on to, like... If you had a friend that would say something, again, like maybe not even directly racist, but just mean to another person that didn't deserve it, would you then go, oh, that's kind of shit?
I would pull them up on it. It wouldn't be...
Like the be-all or end-all.
The be-all and end-all for me. But I would definitely keep in mind, you're a shit person.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is for me.
So for me, they would be on the radar more.
Yeah.
Like,
because
do that to someone and think that you're funny.
Do you then
what
think,
what are you saying about
me?
There?
Yeah.
So they would be on my radar.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't cut them off for it. As shitty as this sounds, it's not a direct hit at me.
Yeah.
But I would definitely pull them up if I thought, hang on, and I've pulled people up on shit. Like, yeah.
Not nice.
Fuck up.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be cutting you off, but they would also know, moving forward, how to read a room.
Yes.
That's fine. You crack your jokes. I can't tell you the person you should be. Just don't do it around me.
Yeah.
So read the room. So
that's a little bit like what I've done.
I would pull them up on something. I can't change who they are, and I don't want to, because I don't want them to change me. But maybe if you're going to crack a joke like that, not funny in front of me. So maybe don't, and they'll know.
Yeah.
Just don't do it in front of Rebecca.
Yeah.
That's fine by me.
Yeah.
Because it won't.
I'm a bit the same, because I have some family members.
But if you do a direct hit at me,
yeah, then you're done.
We're done.
That's what I mean. So I have some family members that I have been like, hey, no, we don't do that.
Yeah.
Cut it. And I still love them because they're family, and that's not to the point where I'm like, I don't care if my family lives or dies.
Yeah.
But if I am starting a new friendship with someone and I hear that, that's when I'm like, fuck yeah, you're not worth my time. And now I don't care if you live or die.
Yeah.
Different when it's like, I've grown up with these people, they're my family. So I will tell you to shut up.
Yeah.
But you're still my family. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But they know where the line is with you.
Yeah. And for a lot of my family, for some of my family, I don't have a lot of family members, but for some of them, I feel like they know now we just don't make those jokes in front of Izzy.
That's
and
right.
we don't say that stuff in front of Izzy.
And that's fine. So That for me is it, yeah. So you're on my radar because I think, yeah, if you're going to say that, then what are you going to say when I'm not there?
Yeah.
But the minute there's a direct hit to me or my family, then I'm like, you can fuck right off. Because the minute you disrespect me or my family, I already know where your loyalty lies. I don't even need to question you. I'm not judging you based on your loyalty first. It's the disrespect first. But if you're going to mention my name in the room for people when I'm not there, I know where your loyalty lies. Like when someone's like, oh yeah, I remember them saying something like, yeah, they said something about you created an opportunity for me when I'm not there. Fuck. And they didn't have to.
Yeah.
Love that. But yeah, that's how I judge my qualities.
Yeah.
If you disrespect me or mine, I already know where your loyalty lies.
I also think another quality
because
that
I have a small table of friends.
Yeah.
I don't need a big table of friends. I don't need a big village. They're all different for other reasons because I love them. I just need you to be a nice person.
Yeah, fully.
Just don't be a disrespectful cunt.
Fully.
That's it.
That part. That part.
Yeah. Have your hates, have your icks, have all that. Have your shit that you don't like. I can't tell you what to like, what not like. Just don't be a cunt. If you think a joke's funny, don't crack in front of me if you think it's something I'm not going to like. Too easy. And I'll do the same to you.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure we all have things that the other person doesn't like. That's what makes us friends.
I think that
But
I
also
crossed the
know to
line
really
at
do
like you're just being nasty to someone.
No, that's what I mean. Like if you've got some things you're like, and I'm like, that's shit. Not necessarily me, but it was a bit shit.
Yeah.
Have that. Just don't do it in front of me.
Yeah. Yeah. I think another quality that I look for when I'm in my friends
because
is
if they meant it
talking.
that bad, that it was a direct hit, then they wouldn't be hanging out with me.
True.
So I'm like, you do you.
Yeah.
Just don't do it in front of me. Like drugs. If you want to do drugs, do them.
Like drugs.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your thing. That's cool. I don't love it,
but you do you,
it's
baby.
not for me.
Yeah.
Don't do it when we're hanging out. Kind of thing. You do you, mate.
Another quality I think I look for is like if we can have a good conversation, like a conversationalist. So like if I could bring them on this couch, they're probably my friend. Yeah. And every single friend I have, some of them aren't mums, granted, but every single friend I have, I could have started a podcast with. But you're just the best one for it, in my opinion.
So I love that because on that way, which is, we were all yapping last night. We all had something to say.
Yeah.
So if you can, because I'm not talking about how's weather.
No, fuck that.
I'm not talking about how's your day. I want to know what keeps you up at night, what turns you on.
Yep.
What's your favourite sexual position?
Yep.
What is your deepest, darkest fears? That's what I want to talk about. And I have no qualms in asking every single person at that table those questions.
Nah.
And they would probably be like,
well, saddle up. Let me tell you. Let's get into it. Yeah.
And they're all a bunch of dead shits. Like, as you can tell, we all...
What do you mean by dead shits?
Friend, they just, not in a bad way.
What do you mean by that?
Each other up.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, okay, get on top. And even Rochelle's like, woo!
Yeah.
Like, they just all have that quality of a vibe.
Yeah.
Which I love. Nobody's worried about really embarrassing themselves so much. And they all don't mind being in a room with other people that they don't know.
Yeah.
Because that was there at once upon a time.
Yeah, for sure.
You would have never known it from the first time they met.
Wow.
You did not know that at my 40th, it was the first time that they knew. Obviously, their common factor at that point was my sisters. They didn't know anybody else. And yet they all turned up just meeting each other.
Wow.
And knowing that then. So you would never know. So I love the vibe. I love that they are people like me. So yeah, look, it's definitely on the conversation because you need to be able to have the conversation that we were having last night about everything right and everything wrong. And everybody just leaning like, wow.
Well, let me weigh in on this one.
Nothing was off the table.
Nothing.
No. And we just didn't even care who else at the table was listening or
That's
what
right.
we thought about it.
That's right.
I just knew that everybody at the table was like, that's just what they do.
Yeah.
So
that's what we do.
Yeah, you're right. It definitely has to be
a good conversation. And I think about most of my friends that I have could sit on this couch with me.
Well, put it this way. Me and Jody, we're definitely talking about the dirty shit in sex.
Yeah.
What turns you on? What gets you off? What's your favourite sexual... We're a bit... How you going like that? Me and Rochelle are talking about what's your deepest, darkest fears. What's your latest conspiracy theory?
That movie she would explain to us last night.
So Natasha looked it up last night.
Oh, God.
I don't know if she watched it, but I was like, of course she went home and looked it up.
I wanted to, but I got scared to.
Yeah. But, that's what, I'm like, yeah. But that's what we're talking about the latest conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Has Bitcoin rised yet? What do you think about that?
Yeah.
That's where ours is. And that's all the shit I love.
Yeah, me too.
But I know, so when I say I have different groups, this is who I know who I can talk about it with. I'm not asking Michelle what's her favourite sexual position. She'll probably tell me, but
it's not like the conversation that you'd have, yeah.
Yeah. And that's fine. I don't even want to have that conversation with her.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I actually don't think it's appropriate for me to have that conversation with her because we've never had a sexual conversation.
Neither of you and I, though.
No. And I've never bothered to ask you.
Yeah.
But me and Jody, if we're talking about something, we're like, okay, go, tell me. And I'm like listening and she's listening.
And you're like,
yeah, right. Well, let me tell you. Like, that's a conversation we're having. So it's so funny that I don't think it's appropriate, but probably my favourite conversation is when with Jody. Yeah. Not in a dirty way, but because we
just
can talk about
you just
like
talk
that.
about it, yeah.
Yeah. So this is why I have different groups that I can be like, I know who I can talk about what to.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think for, like, I've got, like, Maddie is literally my best friend, and Maddie and I, funnily enough, don't talk about things like that either. But we just rely on each other for a lot in different ways, and there was a long period of our friendship, funnily enough, before we became mums, where we would call each other mum.
Yeah, right.
Have I told you that before?
You have told me, yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of fizzled out when I got pregnant, and then when she did as well. But for a long time, we would call each other mum, because that's the relationship we had, where like, I feel like I need some mothering today, so I would ask her for some help with something.
Yeah.
And then a minute later, she'd be like, Mum, can you do this for me? I'm like, yeah, it's all right, honey, I'll do it. Like, and it wasn't weird. It was just a little fun joke that we had because we looked after each other and we did things for one another. And then almost all of my friends, to be honest, refer to Taylor and I as their mums.
How funny.
So, like, Tyler calls us her mums.
But that's the same as when someone's like your work mum. It's usually either the oldest person in the office.
Yeah.
Because they are the mum figure.
Yeah.
Or the person, even if it's the younger person, the person that looks after you.
Yes.
In such a way that a mother would.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Rosie sometimes calls us her mums as well. Yeah. Like, yeah. Maddie's joked about it.
Mum in the group. Maybe that's because it's me.
Because it's you.
If you don't know who it is, it's probably you.
Yeah. I think I am everyone's mum friend.
Look,
before I was a mum.
Let's be honest, nobody's telling me what to do anyway, so.
I wonder if that's like something that, definitely not. I wonder if that's like something that is in our friendship, because we're both the mum friends. Yeah. And when we're with each other, we don't even have to do that. We're just...
Yeah, possibly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for myself... Bit different with Maddie now, because like I said, it's fizzled out and she's like a whole ass great fantastic mum now, but like with all my friends, I am the mum friend. I am the friend that they message or call when something goes wrong, and I'm the one that's like, okay babe, we'll fix it. Do you know what I mean? And I know that it must be like that for you too. Yeah. So I wonder if the only
one of my friends that doesn't have kids is Sarah and Rochelle.
Yeah.
Yet I could definitely ask either one of them a question myself. And all of my mum friends have kids at different ages.
Like, yeah.
So we're all going... Do you remember when this happened to me? My kid's probably the older one so far. My son. So their kids are all about like George's age or younger. But yeah, so we're all parenting at different stages.
Yeah.
But I would still definitely ask Rochelle.
Yeah, for help with something. Yeah.
For life more than kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I love that we're all at different stages, because mine are all grown up. I'm at the stage where I'm like looking after me now. I'm having my me time. Mm-hmm. Where Amber's raising her baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I'm at that stage too. Like
I get to be the fun auntie, and I want to relieve the mum, my friend.
Yeah.
Because I too know that you couldn't take a fucking shower.
Yeah.
You couldn't even hang a shit.
Yeah. Without
thinking, oh my God, my boobs are leaking. Oh, just stop crying, and work up a sweat like, do I run with a shit hanging out my ass at a baby? Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure I've thought about that at some time. I've got a shit hanging out my ass. Do I quickly run and get the baby and put him on my lap while I'm hanging a shit? We all thought about it.
I have thought about it. But it just makes me laugh because you're saying it out loud and it's not just in here anymore.
No, but that's right, but nobody says it out loud.
No, but I think when you say it out loud, it really makes it funny.
Embarrassing shit that we're like, that kid's crying and I need to do what it takes to fucking shut it up at the moment. In the most loving and best way ever.
I want to make them feel better.
To get a bit of fucking peace and quiet, even if it means...
And I need to back one out. Correct. I need to drop the kids off at the pool.
I don't mind being that mum. I swear to God,
do you need to go shit? Let me help out. Yeah.
Let me take the fucking kid. If you're mid-shit and you're sweating your guts out, holding this kid as well as shitting, I'll walk in while you're half naked and be like, give me that fucking baby, mate. Give you shit. Shut the door. I'll be that mum for you.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
Yeah.
Like, been there. Give me the kid. Do your shit.
I wanted to be that friend for Maddie, and I jumped at the opportunity. So Maddie was still healing from her C-section scar, and she went, it was just weeks, Edwin was weeks old, and she went into, I think it was her OB or whatever, and she had to like take off the dressing. And then the one instruction that she was told was, when you go home tonight, make sure you definitely have a shower. Her doctor said, I know you're a single mum with a baby. I know that's hard to do, but you need to clean that wound.
Yeah.
And it got to like, I think it was 8 o'clock at night, and he was asleep in Maddie's arms. And she's like, I don't know what to do. If I put him down, he's going to cry. I need to have a shower. So she calls me. She's like, can you come over? I still don't drive. I hop in a fucking Uber and I go over there at 8 o'clock at night. Austin's asleep here at home and Tay's watching him on the monitor. And I'm like, yep. So I go in, I go upstairs, I pick up this baby. She has a shower and I'm like, I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the thing that I'm meant to do. I'm
and
being
you were saying
the friend.
before, like, that's the bare necessity of just...
Yeah.
That was your alone time, just to have a shower.
Yeah. And even then, it was a medical necessity. Like, she needed to clean that wound.
Yeah.
But like I got to be the mum friend because she asked for it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you got to be like, give me 5.
Yep, absolutely. I'll be there. Don't worry, I'm coming. And it wasn't just about me getting to cuddle my nephew. It was about me being like, I've been asked to help. I've been asked to help. I can do this. This is something I can do. You know what I mean? And like she, could have called anyone, but she called me. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Like I'm excited to do this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course I got to sit there and cuddle my newborn nephew, so I wasn't complaining, you know?
No, that's I love that.
Yeah. And like, admittedly, I don't think that there's been much more that she's ever asked for help with, and that's because she's fucking crushing it, to be honest, but I've always wanted to be that mum friend.
I can barely make a fucking cake when my kids are old enough.
Oh my God.
How the hell is she doing it with a baby on her own?
I don't know, man.
As a side job. Aces it. Me, you know.
I don't. Literally, when we picked up the cupcakes this morning, Tay said to me, "Where the fuck does she find the time to do this?"
I've seen her yard. Where does she find the time to do that? I'm not even adding in anything else in her day yet.
I don't think she did that all on her own. I think Kaya helped, but still.
Mate, the best I did was pull out a picnic table, put a spiderweb tablecloth on a pumpkin head, lollies.
Called it a day.
Yeah, the kids loved it still, but that's as far as I got. And I had my sister help me pull the table out. That was as far as I got. So the fact that she done that even with help, great work.
She's a superwoman. Yeah, but I don't know. I've always wanted to be that friend that's like, oh, do you need help with the kids? Let me do that.
Yeah.
And you know what? In a weird, twisted way, even when I said to you a few days ago, like, how do I talk about this without being too open about what's happening? When you were like, oh, I think I've got this new work opportunity.
Oh, yeah, and you're like, just do it.
And I was like, just do it. We'll make it happen. Yeah. Like, I'm working on getting my license. If you need help to get Georgia to footy training, we'll do it. I'll do it. I'll pick her up. I'll take her. Like,
and so and I said, yeah, okay, cool. And so the two funniest things crossed my mind straight after I said, yeah, cool, hang up. She hasn't got a license yet. I'm really banking on her getting her license. No pressure. She knows nothing about fucking footy or sports, and she's the one person that's taking my kid. Like, happy to take my kid to footy training.
Yeah, of course.
And I was like...
That is pretty funny that I don't even have my license yet and I'm making these promises.
And I'm just like,
Yep, easy, we'll do it.
I'm really just banking on you, like, fucking get them now.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it, don't worry. I am working on it.
Well, the confidence in you to be like...
Absolutely.
Well, but again, like, that will make it happen.
Do you know what, though? I think it's also, like, because it's Georgia.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I don't need to know anything about sports.
Yeah, no.
I need to love Georgia enough, and that's enough.
Yeah, and that's just it, right?
Yeah. Because I know, even as her parent, tomorrow, Georgia might say to you, Mum, I don't think I want to do footy training anymore. I think I want to start chess. And you'd be like, fuck yeah, let's do chess.
Yeah.
And you'll be like the one going like, all right, Googling what chess, how to play chess, how do we practice, where do we get her in?
I still don't know. It's been 16 years.
And you still don't understand footy?
I still don't know the whole rules to it. So I'll be like,
I don't know anything.
Fuck? And then my whole family are like, what do you mean what the fuck? It's a shepherd. I understand what that is.
I don't know what that is.
But I know that's when you pass it and somebody like runs behind so the other person can't get the ball. So I know. I'm like, oh. So I still don't understand it fully. I kind of just go by the vibe, but I'm just getting just as pumped. But we're getting there.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I feel like that's all it has to be. That's exactly right. And I feel like even as an auntie, oh my God, that's so sweet to say.
All we've known is football. So obviously football's our choice.
Yeah.
But if it was netball and that's how it went from the start.
Or if it was chess. Or if it was fucking...
Georgia played netball for the school. And she know.
Yeah, you told me this.
Yeah, I don't know anything. And everybody's like, she's such a good netball player. I'm like, yeah, she is. Go to Georgia, go, Elisa, go. And she got another friend named Izzy, go, Izzy. And I just loved it because she was loving it.
Yeah.
Know nothing about it.
Nah. But again, if it was like fucking synchronized swimming, you would still be...
I'd do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she loves it. And that's what I mean.
Jermaine
like, I don't have to know anything.
Swimming lessons. And my heart wanted to jump out of my chest because he swam from one end of it to the other unaided. I wanted to cry and literally, I was crying and telling everybody that was there, like, oh my fucking God, nobody cared. Did everybody see him fucking swim from one end to the other? Because he'd done it and he was so proud of himself. And I was like,
Yes, that's my boy.
like, that's just it though.
Yeah.
Because he'd done it, he was excited.
And that even extends.
Like, it was just a never ending thing. Like,
yeah.
He was excited. I was excited for him. He was
It was
excited.
like you were going back and forth with this,
it was just like this whole love going back and forth. Like, I love that Mum got to me and I'm excited and I made it to the end and I love that he loved it. Like, yeah.
That's really sweet. And I feel like we've talked about this before because obviously Austin's so little, so he doesn't have anything yet. And eventually he might one day, God knows. But right now what I have is, if I'm the one to take Georgia to footy training next year, what I have is a niece and I love her. And that's like enough for me to be like, fuck yeah, George, go! Like, yeah.
And you would probably say that when you see her running. No idea what she's running.
No idea why she's running.
Cheering, you'd be like, she could be running in the opposite direction.
And I'd be like, go, Georgia!
I'm like, it's not counted. And
like, oh. I'd still be like, you're doing great, babe.
Absolutely.
She'd come off the field like, did I do too good? I'm like, yes, sweetie, you did sweet.
Absolutely.
You did so good. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. It's just, we've gone on, talked a lot, but like, I
but
like
this.
this.
Tied into, for someone I had no idea what I'm talking about. It kind of tied in good. We had a friend dinner with lots of friends last night. Spoke about all our friendship qualities and the qualities of being individual mums.
And parents and how we raise kids and nature versus nurture. And it's been a full episode, I think. We've done not too badly.
I'm actually proud of this episode.
Me too. I think it's going to be a really wholesome.
This was an everywhere episode.
Yeah, I think yesterday was more everywhere. Last week's episode, technically.
This one was pretty good for not structured.
Yeah, 100%. I'm okay with this.
Yeah, no, I'm good with this one.
Yep. Well done. Do you want to put it there?
Thanks, mate.
No worries. Anytime.
Jeez.
It's lovely doing business with you. Enter that competition. Get yourself some cakes, cupcakes, whatever the fuck your heart desires. And tune in because next week and the week after and the week after until Christmas. We'll talk to you guys next week, and thank you so much for tuning in, and tell your mum I love her.